Hello, and thanks for joining me for Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools Remote Race Instruction. My name is Dr. Kim Morton. I'm a Health and PE Curriculum Specialist, and all the presentation slides can be accessed using this bit.ly CMS RHASE. RHASE stands for Reproductive Health and Safety Education. If you're trying to access the presentation slides, be sure that you capitalize CMS RHASE as part of that bit.ly link, because it does recognize upper and lower case. So this presentation slides can be accessed to use that bit.ly, but I've also uploaded all these slides and all the health teacher protocols to our CMS HPE 2020-21 Canvas course. So let's get started on the do's and don'ts to remote race instruction for health teachers in grades 6 through high school. Surrounding race, there are state and local policies. The state policy is called Healthy Youth Act, or otherwise known as House Bill 88. This state policy does allow parents and legal guardians the opportunity to review all of our district's course race materials. Also, as a district, we must provide a comprehensive school health education program that meets all the requirements and all the objectives established by the school board. Our local policy in Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools is a student wellness policy, and that states that the reproductive health and safety education curriculum shall be taught to students beginning in 5th grade. We also have a health education policy in CMS, and you can access that policy by going to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools website, click on Board of Education, click on Policies and Agendas, and then you will search under the board docs. This is where all our local school board policy are housed. I'm going to click on Policies, and our health policy, health education policy, is under Academic Achievement, and you would click on the Comprehensive Health Education Program. And under this policy, it even outlines the topics that we should address in reproductive health and safety education curriculum. So we are required to provide a comprehensive health education program, but parents do have the right to review all the curriculum materials, and they also have the right to opt their child out from instruction. So it's really important that we follow those state and local policies. So let's get back to the presentation slides. So House Bill 88 and our student wellness and health education policy drives our race instruction. So preparing for remote race instruction, there are 5 steps. Let's go over each step so that we ensure that we follow all the do's and we don't do any of the don'ts, the big no-nos to race instruction. So the very first thing to prepare for race instruction, because guardians have the right to opt their child out from instruction, you will make a copy of the digital opt-out forms in English and Spanish and communicate with your administration for them to conduct a Connect Ed message, so that they can also send that home to all your students that you have as a safety net to say, hey, we're going to be teaching race instruction. If you do not want your child to receive this instruction, please contact their health teacher. So how do we do the digital opt-out forms in English and Spanish? So right now we have it all on digital. You would click on each one of the forms and it would force a copy. It is really important that you as a teacher can see the responses of who is opting out. If we send out one big form to the entire district, we might get hundreds of students' names and you won't know which student goes to your school. So we're enforcing a copy of this English and Spanish opt-out form where you would have to force the copy, like I'm doing right now. I'm making a copy. Once I have that copied link, I will then hit here. I would click off restrict users to only Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools who could respond. I will then hit save. From there, I would then hit send. I would get the link, and here's the link, and I would make that copy. Provide that copied link to your students, provide that copy link to your parents of your students, provide that copy link to your administration. Your administration should also send a connected message just to give the guardians a heads up that reproductive health and safety education instruction will take place at so-and-so date. And if they have any concerns or questions, to contact you as their health teacher, just to be sure that you have provided all the necessary steps that is required by state and local policies. So that's how you do the opt-out forms to force that copy. So what's next in preparing for remote RHASE instruction? Step 2, provide the link to all the RHASE curriculum materials for guardians to view. So where are all the materials? So this bit.ly link, this is what I would also send home as well. If any parents question where can they find and review the curriculum materials, just simply copy this bit.ly link and give them those materials for them to review. So opting out, allowing parents and guardians to review the curriculum materials are the big 2 things that we must do to ensure that we follow all state and local policy. Now, once you did that 2 steps, where do I get all the curriculum materials? From Canvas. So we already imported and shared, I should say, shared the RHASE curriculum modules, just the modules, to the Canvas Commons. So you can import the RHASE modules into your already existing choice-led health, or I should say your Canvas health and PE course for grade 6, grade 7, grade 8, and into the high school course. Obviously the RHASE curriculum differs by ages. So you'd have to, for 6th grade, import the 6th grade module, 7th grade, the 7th grade module, the 8th grade for the 8th grade, and then the high school. So let's see how that's done. I'm going to go to my dashboard. I've already created a test Canvas course just to share how to do this. So yours, you would actually click on your health and PE Canvas course, and you'll have to do this for each one of your Canvas courses, 6th grade again for 6th grade, 7th for 7th grade, and so forth. So let me click on my test course. Right now it's completely empty, but your course will already have the health and PE curriculum materials already loaded into your Canvas courses. I'm going to click on the button on the right where it says import from Commons. Wait for the Commons to open up. An easy search is just to search by my name, Kim Morton. Click there and you will see a lot of different Canvas courses that I've already shared into Canvas Commons. So I've already put in 6th grade RHASE, 8th grade RHASE, high school RHASE, and the 7th grade RHASE course. This should not mess up anything that already exists within your current health and PE Canvas course, because the only thing loaded is a module. So that module will then be added as a module into your current Canvas courses, most likely at the very bottom. So let's just say I want to do 7th grade. So hit 7th grade. I'm going to hit import. I'm going to choose which one I want it to go to. I'm going to choose my test course. You would obviously choose your health and PE course, and I'm going to click import into that course. It only takes a few minutes because there's not a lot of material in there. It may just take a few seconds. So I will go back to my test course, and the curriculum materials for RHASE is very similar and aligned to the curriculum materials that are already provided to you in your health and PE Canvas course. So similar to your health curriculum materials, you have a starter, appetizer, entree, and dessert, but I also provided supplemental teacher resources that you can also use. Be aware, only use the district approved curriculum resources. So all the resources that you import, only use those resources. I cannot emphasize that enough. Only use district approved resources. So let me click on my test course to see if those show up, and voila, they do. Notice that there's a module called Reproductive Health and Safety Education, has the essential topics, the mind maps, starter, appetizer, and main entree. You would obviously publish those when you are ready. Down below is supplemental teacher resource videos. If you want to show some of these videos, any one of these videos, or if you want to share any of this information, fact sheets, you are more than welcome to do so. These are district approved resources. Only use district approved resources. So that's how you import, and this is what the curriculum materials look like. Obviously, you would take a deeper dive once you import the curriculum materials into your current health and PE Canvas course. So let's go back to the slideshow. We covered the digital opt-out forms. We know where to find the link to all the RHASE curriculum materials. I just shared with you how to import the RHASE Canvas modules. And included in this slide deck is also a video on how to import those Canvas modules as well, in case you want to come back to the slide deck and see how that's done as well. So the fourth step, publish your RHASE Canvas materials only to students who did not opt out. So this is where it's going to be tricky. If you have a few students, maybe a handful, that their guardian said, nope, I do not want my students to have access to these RHASE materials, you would have to go into your Canvas course and only assign those materials, not to everyone, but to the students that you do not want, to only the students that are allowed to view the course. So this next slide, I created a screencastify that explains how you only assign it to certain students. And so that you would make sure that the students that have opted out do not receive and view any of the RHASE course materials when they log into their NC Ed Cloud and they go into their Health and PE Canvas course. Make sure you only assign the RHASE materials to only those who are allowed to view those curriculum materials. So be sure that you go into those assignments and only assign those assignments to those students who are allowed. So step 5 is you're ready now. You're ready to instruct the RHASE instruction. And again, this is bolded, using only district approved curriculum resources. So the steps again, make a copy of the digital opt-out forms, share that copy link with your administration, share that copy link form to your parents and your guardians so that you can view the responses of those parents and guardians who say, nope, I don't want my child to be participating in RHASE instruction. Then, you could give that link, sometimes number 1 and number 2 in these order kind of work simultaneously. You're going to have to give that link to your curriculum materials for guardians to view. Import the RHASE content from the Canvas Commons. Publish the RHASE Canvas materials when you are ready, but make sure that you only publish to those students who are allowed to view those materials. And then you're ready. RHASE instruction is probably anywhere from 3 to 5 days for 6th, 7th, 8th grade and high school. So if you have any questions, again, I cannot emphasize enough, please be sure you only use district approved curriculum resources. If you go outside the district approved curriculum resources, if guardians did not get the opportunity to review those resources that you use because you went outside the district approved resources, that could get you into some trouble. So please be sure you only use district approved curriculum resources, because those are the resources that the school board, district leadership, and what the guardians are viewing to be sure that either they say yes or no to RHASE instruction. So the big no-no is do not use anything outside CMS approved curriculum resources for RHASE instruction. If you have any further questions or need clarification, as always, please reach out to me through email as best, kim.cook@cms.k12.nc.us. Again, all these slides, this recorded video is going to be uploaded into our CMS HPE PD 2020-2021 Canvas course under the health education module into that course. So feel free to start working on RHASE. I really appreciate everybody's efforts. We're trying to make this as easy as possible, but because of Healthy Youth Act, House Bill 88, and state and local policies, we've got to be sure that we allow parents the right to review materials and allow them to opt out. So those are two crucial steps. And obviously the third crucial step is only use district approved curriculum resources when it comes to race instruction. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.